This is one of the most hyped games, I believe, and at Ro16, it's going to be the Battle of the Falling Stones. I'm just going to go straight into draft number 2 and excite you guys with this one. So we're going to have Farah from Team Dench going up against Will from Reason Gaming. And as you see, that there was two matchups, if you will. Queen of Pain versus Queen of Pain, which Will decided he didn't not want to play that one. And Shadow Shaman versus Leshrac, which Farah said, no way. We're kind of bored of this matchup. We've seen it a few times already in the first round. So now it's time for the Battle of the Falling Stones, or the Battle of the Rock Men, the Battle of the Rock People. Tiny versus Tiny. So this is a weird matchup we're going to see. It could go either way. Mainly because they're both playing the same hero. But it could go either way. It's Tiny versus Tiny. It could go at level 1. It could be a first blood. It depends how aggressive people go. But what it comes down to really is how the players decide to get their items and how well they can control the runes. If we have a quick look at the brackets so far, I will mention the games that we've already had, and apparently if you press Alt Enter, the game needs to start. So they have started the game. Thanks for that one. I was going to talk about other things, but thank you, Will. Thank you, Will. I appreciate it. So Will, with his Reason Gaming logos, he's going to be on the Radiant side. He's got some wards level 1. We'll be going for the Eco Bottle Rush, except with a salve on top of it. And I'm the 5 is actually Farah. Check couriers. Don't forget, because we don't want any broken couriers. So yeah, they're both with Reason. Just big R. It's like Batman signal in the sky. But I'm the 5, also known as Farah. He's gone for the circlet, so he's actually going to have the mana to use his full combo at level 2. Whereas you see Will is going to be short. Shout to abuse coming out from Will. Oh, no comments. Group stage gamer. No comments. But Farah is going to be playing on the Dire Tiny. And neither of them, I'm very disappointed. Oh, actually no, Will does.
30 seconds to battle.
The Elemental Ice Infusion. It's like the best item in the game. I love it. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Foob, if he's watching, who likes his little build when he plays Tiny, called Adorable Tiny Build, which basically means you're not allowed to level your ulti until a couple of levels after you've had your Aghanim Scepter. So basically you are the minimalist Tiny walking around with a giant fucking tree, and you just start smacking people with this tree and just shouting bonk in all chat, and it's pretty fun. But I'm the 5, also known as Farah. He's going to game himself an Illusion Rune, which is going to help him slightly with lasting power. As we see, he does have 2 more damage than Will at the moment as well, simply because of that circlet rather than getting awards. But Will should have the better rune control. So we see the Battle of the Rocks. We have the Ice versus the Earth. At the moment, Farah has got the first last hit. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a couple of rocks beating on each other and throwing at each other. And there we go, the first stun coming out from Will. We don't see any more follow progression. Oh, and there's a stun coming out by Farah. And Farah, obviously with a circlet as well, he's slightly more tanky. I say slightly more. He's a lot more tanky than Will is. So, Will, I can't click on him now. 660 HP compared to 750 from Farah. But that would be from the level up as well. So it is only 30 difference at the moment. But then neither player can afford a full combo. They both have buffed their spells. But all they're going to do is just hit each other with their stony fists at the time being. And there's a stun coming out by Farah. No counter stun coming out from Will though. And Farah had a bit more mana. He would be able to toss and possibly get the first kill. There we go, salve used by Will already. And Farah definitely controlling the matchup as for now. Getting that Illusion Rune early definitely helped him out. He's 5 for 1 last hits on him compared to 2 or 1 coming out from Will. And now big right clicks coming out from both players. Farah actually taking a lot of damage from the creeps. And don't forget guys that Tiny has 0 armor. Absolutely nothing. So the creeps can make a huge difference in this game as well as the towers. If either player tower dives, they're pretty much dead if they don't get the kill. In fact, even if they do get a kill, they should still be pretty much dead. And Will now. Sorry, Farah even. He's going to use himself for salve. Will's going to go ahead and drop the ward 10 seconds before the rune spawns, so he does know if it's top or not. As it stands, neither player yet has the money for their bottles. Whether they decide to get bottles or not is questionable. I'm pretty much certain that Will, yeah. Will should, because he bought the wards. So he knows there's an invis rune top at the moment. And if he had more mana, he might want to go aggressive on Farah with it. He has level 2 up in the avalanche and wanting the toss. There's Farah. He's got the same build. So both players now getting closer and closer to the bottles. They're actually pretty much dead even on gold right now. Farah will get a slight bit more of an advantage just because of where the creep wave is. And he has a split off available. I say split off. It's avalanche, sorry. Has an avalanche available. Will now hits level 4, so he's going to have 2 up in both his spells. Farah, same thing as well. So bottle coming out for Farah. Wills is already on its way. Farah only just... Farah. Turn around. This is actually a bit of a disadvantage from now. He was a bit preemptive with bringing that courier out. There we go. Will is going to get his bottle. Meanwhile, Farah's is definitely going to be delayed. Look where his courier is. This is awful micro coming out from Farah. There you go. Good job, son. But now Will has his combo available. And before Farah gets the bottle as well. So Will should go aggressive now. And he could get himself first blood. In fact, there's the toss into the avalanche. And look at that damage coming out. And now will be first blood going away of Will. I'm just going to put nice micro.
Better yours than mine.
Farah will know what I'm talking about. It's all good just casting the game, but this is a fun tournament. So Farah needs to know exactly what I think of that play. And I'll let Will know after the game as well. He'll be a little confused as to why I just said that. But Farah will get his bottom now, and he's at a great disadvantage. Whoever gets the first blood on Tiny should basically win the matchup. Simply because he's got an extra point in Avalanche now, so that's even more burst coming his way. And Will's courier is on the way as well. It's going to bring him his boots, so he's going to be able to definitely chase Farah down at the moment. Whereas Farah, he's a big 400 gold away from his boots yet. So Will with the Invis rune, there's a ping going out by Farah. Not quite sure why, but there is. And there will. There we go. Toss Avalanche combo. Didn't actually toss Farah, and Farah's also not going to toss Will. Neither player tossing each other, so not taking as much damage as they could do. But now Will, he's going to level himself up to 6. Going to get that point in grow, which means he's going to have bonus damage in the toss. I've had many discussions with people about whether it's better to just max up toss before getting grow. But apparently the maths proves that grow does increase the toss damage. And Will is just going to spam his spells out while he's using that regen rune. And that's really going to piss Farah off. That's his last bottle charge now. And there goes the toss avalanche as well onto Will. Not actually tossing Will himself, and Will win the right click battle. And there's the toss coming in from Will. One more right click, and Will take the match. 2-0 going his way. Well, says Farah. Getting pretty much schooled, and that's because of his own micro. But GG, well played, call out. Will take this very quick matchup, and game self through to the next round. Next game coming up, for those who are watching on the live stream, it's going to be Pooh Man, or Half Pooh, from MILF Hunters, I believe their team name is, versus Watson's Water, also from Team MILF.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
By the time I committed it was GG. So, GG well played coming out. Will take the matchup. Stay tuned, guys. We have Watson's Water versus Pooh Man coming up next.
Dire's middle tower is all alone in the world.